Choice here. Thanks for joining me again. Thank you so very much for joining me again for another session of Choice Spirit. I wanted to speak on words again. Every now I just want to give a little bit about words because it's very deep. But if we just take a little bit at a time, maybe we can pull it all together. Words. There's a frequency, everything in existence exists at a vibrational level, and that vibration has a frequency. It moves at a certain rhythm, if you will. And I'll call that rhythm frequency. Every word is a prayer. It goes out into the ether. It goes out into the cosmos. It ripples throughout our whole being, through all 100 trillion cells, if that's what it is, 50 trillion, 100 trillion, whatever. It ripples each word, each vibrational word ripples through. Let me tell you. When I was much younger, you know, you have to go to school. They have you look up words in the dictionary. One word I remember, many words, but black. And in that dictionary, black was defined as dirty, ugly, evil, black magic, and the list goes on. Whoever defined the word black had an intention. They intended to define that word in that way. Words are very powerful tools. So as a young child, the words that I learned were defined by people who had an intention when defining those words in that way and have it written into a dictionary to educate, to indoctrinate the minds of all who attend and goes to, even today, if you go on Google or any of these searches, you know, how's the word defined? Because we use these words in our thought processes, or processes. We use these words to define things. So when we receive through our perception, when we receive sensation through our senses, the brain does things to try to make connection to the sensation of interpret the sensations. And based on the words that we know and the definition of those words, we use words to articulate and also to think. But the words were defined and fed to us with an intention. So words are words, but the intent imbued in the words are very powerful. And when we look into words in the dictionary, we accept those words as truth, the definition for those words as truth. And then we use those words in order to define the sensations that are coming through us. It's just food for thought. We may have to do some renaming, put some new intentions behind some of those words. This is bringing awareness. To a belief system that has been indoctrinated in us and we have accepted for truth. Now I know I've gone like full circle or somewhere, a half circle or whatever, about words. But this is just food, like I said before, food for thought, for you to become aware that you are using words that were defined by someone else with intentions. And so when you take on a word, bring into that word, inject into the words that you take on as your truth with that of eternal love. Not with whatever these people felt a need to do. Just in defining words. Words are very powerful tools. When we can see the word, define the word with the energy, with the vibratory frequency of something that we can hold within ourselves to define the sensations. How you prefer to define the word that works best for you. Yes, the word, the intention behind the word brings even greater power to the word. Don't accept any definition. Go through the list and choose what will work for you. Much love, peace, choice here. Thank you so very much for joining me. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Hey, word. Much love.